and I want you to push back on the price. I'm not going to, in fact, I'll use two. I want you to push back 3 times. So I'm going to close you, say, no, I want a better price. I'm going to handle it. I'm going to use the market-based conversation we had and reclose. Go, nice try, pal. No, I want a discount. Then I'm going to use what I call the kinder, gentler takeaway. Because do I want to take away the truck at this point? No, I don't want to start all over. Okay, and I'm going to throw in reduce to the ridiculous. All right, and close you again. You're going to want to close, by the way, I promise you. But don't. And then I'm going to use the value proposition. I'm going to talk about the different things that come with this truck that nobody else's truck has. I'm not going to mention they're paying $19.99 for them, but I'm going to bring them up. So I'm going to have to close you, I think, 4 times. All right? In fact, what we'll do is we'll start with pick a payment, and you just push back on the price, okay? So, Joe, if you'll pick a payment, put a check mark by it, okay at the bottom, I'll get your new Ram truck ready for delivery.
We're not quite just there yet. This is a lot more than what I've budgeted for. I need a little bit better on that sale price.
Okay. I understand, Joe. As a matter of fact, if you didn't ask for a better price, I'd think something was wrong with you. You're a perfectly normal human being. Other than the price, though, everything else is cool. Nothing else stops you from taking delivery today, correct?
Correct.
All right. A few minutes ago, actually about an hour and a half ago, we had to talk about market-based pricing. I asked you if you had any questions about the price. You said, how much lower can you go? And I said, we're not going to go any lower because what we did was deeply pre-discount the vehicle in order to get you here. At the same time, you also told me you looked at other websites and our price was as attractive as any on the right vehicle. And I also promised you that this would be a pleasant experience, correct?
Correct.
Has it been?
Very much so.
I also promised you it would be a fast experience too, didn't I?
Yes, sir.
You are slowing us down, Joe. I need your okay right here.
We're just not quite there yet. We need to work on this a little bit further. Can you go speak with one of your managers?
Um,
What we can do?
A price of $3,000 less. How does that sound?
I think we can do a little bit better.
Okay. Well, let me tell you what I mean by a price of $3,000 less. You told me a couple things about this Bighorn truck. I showed you the tradesman truck out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you Pasadena'd on that one. Reason being is you said the appearance of the Bighorn was exactly what you were looking for, correct?
Correct.
Is the appearance of that truck important to you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
The options that came with the Bighorn that didn't come with the tradesman, you said you would make use of every single one of those, correct?
Correct.
Look, I could find another truck for you out there that's significantly less expensive, but I don't want to, and I don't think you want me to either. Because look, you've got $3,000 in appearance packages and options. Now, you're going to finance this for how long?
As long as you guys will allow me to.
Okay, well, let's use 60 months, okay? What we're arguing, or what we're debating between us right now, is $50 a month, okay? What we're debating is $1.67 a day. But that's not even true either. Because of the appearance package and the options on this vehicle, when you go to trade or sell it 4 or 5 years from now, let's use 5, you're going to get probably 50% of that money back, okay? So now we're talking $25 a month, less than $1 a day, keeping you from taking home the truck of your dreams. I don't think you're going to let $1 a day do that. I need your okay right here. Okay, I mean, does that make sense? Look, I mean, customers are going to push. Why? I come in on a truck that's discounted $5,600. I like you. I like the store. I love the truck. Why am I pushing back on the price? Because it's what we've trained people to do. It's what we've trained them to do. So we have to be better at making it easier for them to say yes. Now, remember, I took the focus off the $40,000 truck and put it on $3,000. What's easier to talk about, 3,000 or 40?
She had
3. And then I reduced it to monthly, daily, but then I cut that in half because of the equipment on that truck. Will he get more for it when it's time to resell it or trade it in? Sure. Does the customer think like this?
Nope.
Hell no. That's why we've got to educate the customer. You know, there's so much bad information on the internet. There's so many bad people out there coaching people on how to buy cars and trucks that it's quite frankly making it harder on the customer and harder on us. So what we have to do is, first of all, if Joe gets me to write up, do I like him?
Yes.
If I didn't like Joe, I wouldn't get to write up. If Joe gets me to write up, do I probably want to drive this truck home?
Yeah.
If I didn't want to drive it home, I wouldn't get to write up. If I was uncomfortable at Jerry Ohm, would I get to write up?
No.
No, so when you get someone to write up, you've done way more right than wrong. Now we just have to capitalize on it by increasing our ability and our skill level at closing. This isn't rocket science. I mean, reduced to the ridiculous is as old a strategy as I can think of. It was old when I started this business.